and this is Annette, and our Elixir project was Netball for Kids, or Shooting Stars, and these are the steps that we are going to be talking about in our presentation today.
Okay, so for our project goals, we really just wanted to introduce local school kids to netball because a lot of the local schools don't offer netball in their school. And then teaching them basic skills and gameplay and allowing them to be active and try a new sport and helping them learn and build some lifelong skills.
So our mission statement is coaching local kids and teens netball skills to foster stress-free activities outside of school, as well as giving students an opportunity to learn new and unique sports.
Hold on, slow down. Let me just read it again.
So we both have been playing netball for a very long time, and we've been playing together for 4 years. And so that's what we wanted to include netball in our Elixir project, or sports in some way. And so over the course of 2 to 3 months, we taught 2 local schools. This is Concordia Lutheran and Matthew Primary School. And we just wanted to give them more opportunities to be active outside of school and allow them to have fun and with their friends and make it stress-free.
Okay, so before doing the Elixir project, we conducted some research. So we found out that only 1,800 women, men, and children play in the Hong Kong Netball League, and then only 8% of adolescents participate in 60 minutes or more physical activity per day. And then there are only roughly about 20 local and primary and secondary schools that offer netball in their PE curriculum. So for our project logs, we started off with writing our logs in a spreadsheet, but we found out that that wasn't a really effective way of demonstrating our logs. So we decided to switch to slideshows because we could show photos as well as write some stuff about what we did every week. And then we also wrote a proposal to our home teachers about our Elixir project, and we initially wanted to do it with only one school, but we decided to do it with 2 schools instead. And we just really wanted to help the students build a deeper connection and learn a new sport.
So we talked to Mr. Schmidt to get Concordia Lutheran School, and that's how we kind of got that school. But Annette's uncle helped us contact Matthew Primary School, and then that's how we got the dates ready and the venues and stuff like that.
So since Alyssa's mom is a netball coach, it was really convenient to get our equipment and stuff. So we didn't have to go out and purchase new balls or new bibs. So but the only problem was bringing the post to the school because it was quite big. And just every week we would bring equipment to go and train.
So Annette sent the emails, and she helped fix the dates for our big game, and just in general the 2 to 3 months that we've been doing this project. She's been emailing both the principals to make sure everything's okay, especially with the weather. She's talked to them about that.
And then we decided to create a training program for each week, and each week we would alter it so that we can target specific skills that we want to train.
And to help really improve the kids that we're coaching, I reached out to my coaches to see some games and just drills to keep them engaged, but also help bring up the sports. So we often played just 10 passes and then you could shoot, or just different things like that.
Okay, so these are some photos from when we were teaching in Concordia Lutheran School, and the kids were some of them were slightly older than us, some were 17, but some were also younger. They were all really excited and keen to learn about netball, and they were all really engaged in the activity all the time.
Matthew Primary though was a different story. they were engaged and they did want to learn, but they were really rowdy, and they would always snatch the balls off of us and then continue playing the games. They wouldn't ever listen. And then in like a way to try and keep them to stop doing this, we would say, well, if you keep doing it, you'd have to do like 10 push-ups, but they would like doing the 10 push-ups. So it was really hard to like get them to calm down, and in the end we kind of found out a way to do it, but yeah, they got way better in the end, but it was still hard.
Okay, so we, alongside with the trainings, we also organized a friendly match with Concordia Lutheran School, and we booked out like the high school gym and coordinated with the administration and with like our teachers, and like we had all the equipment and transportation ready to and from HIS. And we even asked like the homecoming coach, Graham, to come and do a clinic before the game to teach some skills in set plays. But like, however, like because of the weather, we had to cancel the game.
We'll talk more about it later.
Okay.
So we also made an Instagram account down here, and this was just to kind of show our progress and let everyone know what we're doing. But by the end of our program, Concordia Lutheran School made an Instagram post about our netball program on their school's Instagram, basically saying how great it's been to have us coach them and how they're super excited for our like big game thing we're doing, and like just thank yous and stuff like that. We also designed a logo up the top there, and Annette's mom helped us put on water bottles, and we then distributed that and certificates I made out to the kids, and we had a little party at the end with snacks and drinks. So there they are.
Okay, so for our stakeholders, we decided to interview like some of the MCAP students and some of the CLS students, and we decided just to ask like 4 main questions, and we just asked them about whether or not they played netball before and how their experience has been. We're show it.
Is this at the primary?
These are both of them.
Yeah.
And these are some of our favorite students.
Theory. A secondary school student.
My name is Choi and I'm from one student.
My name is Haley and I am from 6A class. I am Lisa and I'm from 6B class.
I'm Elvina and I'm in secondary school.
Oh, I never played netball before this program. I thought the rules were similar to basketball.
Yes, I have played the netball when I was from two.
I think I haven't played netball before.
Oh, yeah. It took some time to learn, but it was very fun. I learned the rules of netball. There's no dribbling and only one step after catching.
Anything new?
I was thinking
How to communicate with my classmates and friends and learn how to shoot without using the backboard. I learned how to teamwork and you can't move while you're holding the ball.
Yes. I learned that there are many positions in netball, and I thought that the shooting posture will be the same as basketball, but it also we need to put our hands up above our head to shoot. Yes, I did enjoy this experience, and I can't wait to play netball again.
Yes! Yes!
What?
Yes!
Why is it?
was very fun. I enjoyed the experience and I look forward to playing it again.
of course I really enjoyed this experience. I will play the netball again.
Sorry, that was my editing. So one of our challenges that we had was actually the language barrier. Some of the students only had basic understanding of English, and others could barely speak English at all. Luckily, Annette can speak some Cantonese, so she was kind of helping translate some of the drills, but we mainly tried to communicate in English because at CLS they wanted to kind of help them with their English as well as their activities. So they didn't always understand what we were saying, so we had to be quite patient on that side. But then we also found out that they were also taking advantage of this language barrier. They would always not listen and then blame it on their language, like we know this kid could speak English and then he wouldn't listen to us, or they were saying like mean things about me behind my back.
Elise got bullied by little kids.
No, one kid. And then yeah, so that was one hard part about it. And then another hard thing was
so for a few sessions there were actually like some weather conflicts because it was raining, and so it was okay because there was a gym space where we could relocate our training to. And then also when we planned our friendly game, like all of the people, we already had all the prior arrangements and everything, but then unfortunately there was like red rain, so we had to cancel and turn away like the students and the coach even though they already arrived.
yeah, so they were here and then the red rain made I had to run out and make the bus turn around, and it was just a mess to organize, and the coach is already here, so.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's really, I was just gonna say, it's so sad. They were actually on the bus, right?
Yeah, they were right outside the school.
Oh.
The principal made us go out and tell them to go away.
So sad. It's such a freak thing too, right? Because it only lasted for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is that?
They're moving things
Yeah,
around.
moving and upstairs in the senior house.
Oh, senior breakfast.
Okay.
Some measurement and precautions that we had to take was definitely to like make sure that we contacted all the administration and like make sure that we got all the logistics set, like for example booking the court space for like bus reservations. And then for each practice we had to make sure that there was like a teacher present because in case of like any emergencies or anything.
So we were able to teach 2 schools the foundation of team sports, and like Hazel and Haley, the twins, said, we were also working on their communication with each other and their teamwork because they were super rude to each other. So we didn't want that environment, and we also wanted to just help them with their activity level, and so we spent every Tuesday and Wednesday Tuesday at CLS and Wednesday at MCAPS, and then I think we did over 42 hours of
Wow.
coaching, and then we were very confident that they could play against the school team in that short time. So I think the work was successful, and we gained a lot of new knowledge and understanding. Like I have so much respect for coaches and PE teachers now, and yeah, we got a deeper understanding of the rates of sports because we were seeing like how much activity they were doing during the school day as well. Yeah.
So we some things that we learned was like definitely like how to communicate properly with like the school and make sure that your message is always conveyed in like the emails. And then having a week-to-week plan is also really helpful because we know exactly what we want to teach the kids, and then we want to make sure that our project has a sustainable impact. So for example, we might think about like maybe continuing this project or teaching other local schools, and maybe like signing them up for some like clubs so that they can play in the league. And then we have to make sure that we're like really adaptable and patient because we have to understand that sometimes they just really don't understand what we're saying, and we have to be really patient with them. So some things that we think we did well was like we were really committed, even though some weeks like one of us weren't able to make it. One of us would always like make sure that we were there with like maybe another coach, and then planning the we thought that planning the friendly game was really good as well.
Yeah, even though it didn't happen, it was really hard.
So close.
It was so stressful to get everything ready, and we ended up emailing this game bottom at the last minute because we forgot about it. It was just hard to get everything ready, and then it was sad to like not have it happen. But some improvements we can make is like being able to coach for a longer period of time, because we were only there for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we want to continue this project next year because we really enjoyed it and it was super fun for us. And so expanding and teaching more than 2 schools, and then like Annette said, like signing them up to join the league games or something would be a good way to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.